Okay, let me start with a quick introduction. My name, by the way, is Peter, and I'm responsible for sales at OneFox. And OneFox, we are a company who is there since 1994 in the Netherlands, in Utrecht. We have 30 employees, and we are focusing as an information management specialist on both Microsoft and OpenText solutions. We've been a partner for both OpenText and Microsoft for a very long time already, and we'd like to bring those worlds together. What we've seen with all our clients that we work with and in the world is that mostly pushed by COVID and all the different changes in digital transformation, that we see a lot of challenges, since all people who work with a company, they want to work everywhere now. They want to work in the office, at home, on holidays, on different locations. And they all want to do this in the cloud. They want to decide which tools to use. So not only the tools that are offered by the company, but also tools that they are used to work with in private lives, like WhatsApp, for instance, as a communicator for business. And all those applications are rapidly changing, so they are growing. There are more and more. And as a company, you have a challenge to how to keep a grasp on all this and how to keep a grasp on your information, the information sprawl and the application sprawl. As a company, you want control of the information, and you are obliged by rules and regulations that you have to keep control of the information. So how do we do this? Well, we strongly believe in, as a OpenText partner and a Microsoft partner, we believe as an OpenText partner that we put your OpenText document management system within the center of your information universe.
Peter, sorry to interrupt you. I don't know if
yes.
you are sharing your screen, but it's not coming up.
It's not?
So maybe you need to re-enable the sharing.
It says it's sharing it.
Okay, now I see.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's there.
Yeah, it's there?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as I said, OpenText in the center of your information management within your organization. And then we see people who create information through all the different applications that there are. They use and change the information and share this with customers, share this with other people. And in a perfect world, all the information lands within your OpenText environment. And then again, it's being used to collaborate or to go through approval flows. And the challenge is, how do you bring all the information within all these applications in the cloud, on mobile phones and everywhere? How do you make sure that all this information is being stored in OpenText? And OpenText has certain connectors for this, where they connect to the bigger applications like SAP, like Salesforce, like Microsoft Office, but there are a lot more. And what we have done, we have built connectors, and with the connectors, we connect the OpenText world, the extended ECM, your Documentum, your eDocs environments, your document management services to the Microsoft Power Platform. And by connecting and creating connectors for this, we have opened up the world of OpenText to the Microsoft Power Platform and to all the connectors that are available within the Microsoft Power Platform. And now you can connect to over 1,000 different applications that you can connect to your OpenText environment, and you can get information out of your OpenText environment to use within your processes or applications, and you can put information back in your OpenText environment. So when you look at the Power Platform, we not only offer the connector, but with using the Power Platform and using the connector to the OpenText environment, you can now have the ability to connect your OpenText environment to Power BI and get information out, to use and build Power Apps that you can put on your mobile phone where you use information from OpenText. You can build Power Automate flows, create virtual agents, chatbots, for instance, and creates Power Pages for external use for external platforms, for instance. So with the 1,000 different applications that you can connect to and the workflows that you can build, this offers a lot of opportunities. And what I want to present in a few slides is some examples that we found when talking to customers that they find exceptionally interesting to use in use cases for their solutions. The first one is connecting your OpenText environment to your cloud shares. So now you can connect to Google Drive, to OneDrive, to Box, to SharePoint, Dropbox, and all the other applications. You can continuously, if you want to sync the information between the different applications, and you can collaborate and work in SharePoint and automatically store information within OpenText or get information from OpenText that you use, for instance, within SharePoint. So it's one of the solutions that we have. And basically, it's very simple Power Automate flows that we create and that make this possible. Another solution that we hear and that we see a lot is email archiving. With all the emails, especially in the Netherlands, it's by boundary regulation within government that they have to store all the information within email messages within their systems, and they have to keep it. And now we can connect your Gmail, your Outlook to your OpenText environment, use, for instance, AI to auto-classify or to give suggestions in which workspace, for instance, you have to store the information, and we can fully automate this process, maybe using Power Apps to go into the process and give people some opportunities to decide where to place the emails. Third possibility that we see is social media archiving, with all companies expanding their communication through social media. You need to archive this information, and we now have, by using for instance, the connector to Twitter, we create a Power Flow that stores automatically all the information that comes from a Twitter account. And we can auto-classify that, even use AI again to add metadata. For instance, when you want to store videos, you can use metadata to get the context of the video out of this. And this all ends up in your document management system. Then we can create tasks, approval flows, where you assign tasks to people. They go through an approval process using Microsoft Approvals, and then they can use a signage tool like Adobe Sign or OpenText Core Signature or any of the other signature programs that are connected to the Power Platform. And we can connect all kinds of different business applications, again, to sync the information and get information from one of the systems to the other. And at last, we also can create Power Apps that, as a user interface, can be used in your mobile phone, for instance, create Power BI connectors and create Power Pages for external use. For the Power Apps, for instance, we are now building an app that is used to can be used for field service engineers who on an external location have to check information, get information out of the system, or even drawings that they have to approve, and then they can put it back into the document management system again. So basically, we can do a lot by combining the OpenText world and the Power Platform and Microsoft world, and create best of both worlds, where we use the document management system as a central point for all the information, and the Microsoft Power Platform to connect all that information that's stored and that's being used within your company. If customers are interested, what we can do is we can set up a trial where we give the opportunity for some weeks to test the connector within your own environment. And then we can help you through all the process of testing it, setting it up, and enjoy the benefits. If you want any information about this, please contact Era or contact me, and we can set up a meeting for how we can go about it. Okay, that's basically my presentation.
Thank you very much, Peter. It was really interesting, and I'm sure that many of our customers will be interested in it because, as you might know, we have a lot of both OpenText and Microsoft 365 customers, and
yes,
you allow to bring those two worlds together. So that's really, really interesting.
Okay, I hope so.
Thank you for participating today.